And when you really
Yeah.
think about it, for Michigan, they've had, of bowl eligible teams. I mean, they've had one of the shorter off seasons because, they played through what, the December, basically New Year's Eve. So if you're a
Yeah.
team that didn't play in a bowl game, I mean, your season was done end of November. So Michigan had an extra month or so that they were playing, or at least preparing for football. But it still seems like it's been forever since they've played football.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I here I am. I'm watching. This is time of the year that I start watching old college football games on YouTube. So yeah, that's how like thirsty I am for it. And it makes it a lot. It makes it even more excited when you are in anticipation of a team that has high expectations and realistic chances of getting there. I mean, Michigan is returning the reigning Big Ten champs, and they have a very good chance to repeat. Now, objectively, is it likely? Um, well, the numbers and percentages say no, not so much, because most of the years, Ohio State has shown that they've been the king of the conference. But hey, look, you beat them last year. They definitely showed that there are some chinks in their armor. Um, they have to prove defensively that they can fix their issues from last year. They have a lot to prove this year. So, and if Michigan, look, Michigan may not ever catch them in terms of skill, position, and prowess at the receiver position, right? We may never. I'm not saying we can't. We may never be as prolific in the passing game as they are, but could we flip this rivalry a little bit by being the more physical football team? Possibly. I thought that Michigan was clearly the more physical football team last year. So, I mean, look, if you're able to have the physical and mental edge in terms of toughness over your opponent, you have a really good chance. So, look, I'm definitely interested. Because we know Michigan's going to roll through. They should roll through their first 2 or 3 games of the season relatively unchallenged. So I'm definitely interested to see what that team down in Columbus does versus Notre Dame, and seeing how they come out the gates, because we know that if Michigan handles their business, that we should be on a collision course once again for who's going to go to the Big Ten title, who's going to go back to Indy this year.